Gavin Newsom announced he's under investigation by the DOJ, to which the DOJ will probably respond, yeah, have you met this guy? Here's just one of many examples. PG&E, California's biggest utility, started a bunch of wildfires up and down the state of California that killed over 100 people. The California Public Utilities Commission, which is appointed by Gavin, then fined PG&E $200 million and then immediately waived the fine. I'm sure this part is just coincidence, but interestingly enough, PG&E has written hundreds of thousands of dollars of checks to Gavin's wife's charity. So a company that killed 100 Californians gets fined $200 million, and then that fine disappears under a board that Gavin appoints while the company is writing checks to his wife.
See? This is why I keep saying, folks out here, contrary to what you see on mainstream media, folks out here do not trust these people anymore. This is why people are losing trust. Because regular Californians are told to follow every rule. We got to pay our taxes. You got to pay your insurance. You got to pay your registration. You got to pay your rent. You got to pay your gas bill. You got to pay your electric bill. But the people at the top seem to be surrounded by foundations, nonprofits, consultants, staffers, donors, contracts, political favors, and investigations that somehow the public is never supposed to fully understand. And notice the move. Whenever something touches one of these politicians, they immediately frame it as political retaliation. And maybe some of it is political, but here's the question regular people should be asking. Here's the question that you and I should always be asking. Why is there so much smoke around the same circles of power? Why do the same names keep showing up around state contracts, around all these nonprofits, campaign money, public money, and private benefit? Ask yourself something. If a small business owner in Bakersfield got audited, let's say 3 times in 5 years, would anybody call that political retaliation? Of course not. They just call it a Tuesday. But when it's a sitting governor, suddenly the rules of logic change. This is bigger than Gavin Newsom. This is California's operating system. The connected class get layers of protection. The working class, we get the bill. That's the story.